JAMB 2025 results are out. I guess if you wrote the JAMB examination, then by now you should have checked your score and know exactly what you score. Now, from the statistics JAMB release, over 80% of students who wrote the JAMB examination in 2025 score below 200. It means that over 80% of students did not score up to an average, which is a totally mess up, which is totally what failure. Do you understand? So many students don't even know this cause of failure, right? You see somebody who you say that he or she prepared very well for JAMB examination. He had prepared for the last 3 months for JAMB examination, but yet she scored or he scored 150, 160, 170, 180, no score up to 200. And they feel that JAMB is the main cause of the issue. Look at something here. JAMB is not the main cause of your issue. Just now, there are some reasons why there's a lot of failure in this JAMB 2025 examination. And if you score below 200, right, then your chance of you getting admission into the department you're going for is very, very slim. For example, now if you want to go for medicine and surgery, pharmacy, nursing, law, economics, then you want to go for these professional courses here. If you score below 200, your chance of getting admission into federal university and into that your department is very, very slim. So in case you be writing JAMB in 2026, probably you have seen your score, I just score very well. Now I want you to take note of this mistake or the main cause of this issue. Just because you need to know the reason why you fail and start making what adjustment. And there are 5 reasons why a lot of students fail the JAMB 2025 examination. And if that mistake is being made in 2026, there will still be a lot of failure. Just now, before I start giving you these reasons why the lot of failure in JAMB, right? Now, I want to say here is that the way and pattern in which JAMB set their examination in the last 5 years, yeah, right, in the past 5 years, right, is not the same way, right? JAMB have gradually changed their format and they have changed the way they write they set the JAMB examination, which I'm not going to talk about in this video here. I'm going to talk about it in next video. But in this video here, I want to actually concentrate my focus on the top 5 reasons why there's massive failure in JAMB 2025 JAMB examination. So you take note of them and start prepare yourself ahead in case you have made up your mind that you are going to write JAMB in 2026. So let's get into it. Now this first one here is not covering the JAMB syllabus. Now you might be reading for a very long time or for the last 2 months or last 3 months, but one of the reasons why there's a lot of failure in JAMB 2025 is because most students did not cover the JAMB syllabus. Now let me tell you the truth here. JAMB have given the recommended syllabus, right? And they expect you to cover that JAMB syllabus because they can pick question from any of the topic and ask you. Just see if you do not cover the JAMB syllabus very well, just because the recent year, like in JAMB 2025 examination year, it was about 14 days, close to 14 days here, right? Imagine JAMB writing examination in 40 days, and each of the days have different question, right? So in the sense that for people that wrote in day 1, that question is totally different from people that wrote in day 2. For people that wrote in day 2, that question is totally different from people that wrote in day 3. Do you understand? So they can pick question from any topic for any subtopic at all. Do you understand? So one of the reasons why large majority of students don't really do well is because they did not cover the JAMB examination, JAMB syllabus very well. Do you understand? As when you cover the JAMB syllabus, you see somebody that see that she read or he read a lot, but what he or she read did not come out in JAMB examination, or few of what he or she read came out in JAMB examination, is because you did not cover the JAMB syllabus very well. Just so next time if you're going to write JAMB examination, then you need to cover the JAMB syllabus very well. It's very important to take your time, study JAMB syllabus, and cover every bit of it. Just because you don't know where your question will be coming from. You don't know the exact point JAMB will be setting your exam. Just because JAMB have so many questions in their database, so they can pick anywhere. So if, for example, you cover only 50% of the JAMB syllabus, those topics you cover, you do not see them in the exam. what will happen? You definitely fail it. Just and so not copy the JAMB syllabus is one of the main reasons why large majority of students did not do well. Just the second reason here is is late preparation, right? One of the reasons why large majority of students not do well is that is due to what? Late preparation. Now, this late preparation do not enable them to cover or study for the exam very well. Imagine someone preparing for JAMB examination intensely when JAMB examination is like 3 weeks to go. How do you want to start? Just no matter no matter the effort you put in, no matter the time you put in that 3 weeks here, there are so many things you cannot cover. Just and there are so many things you are going to miss. This is one of the reasons. This is one of the key reasons not starting your preparation very early. Just so look at something here. If you really want to do well in what next year JAMB examination, then you understand that early preparation matters a lot. And as you are preparing for JAMB examination, what you need to understand here is that you need to follow what the syllabus very well. Just so lack of early preparation is why large majority of students fail this JAMB examination. The third reason why large majority of students fail this JAMB examination is due to what? Not studying in details. Now, most students, look at something here. JAMB examination, when I look at some of the questions here, they set in between lines. JAMB normally set in between lines. Just so if you are reading a particular topic here, you need to understand the particular topic very well. Just you need to understand some settings. If, for example, now you are reading acid and base in you are reading acid and base in chemistry, you need to study every single thing when it comes to what acid and base. You need to study every single thing. Now, some people just study some few stuff and they leave some of the details. Just you don't know the exact point JAMB want to set. So not studying details is one of the common reasons why large majority of students fail JAMB examination. You see that the student will read a topic, but they will say question in that topic. That student will not be able to answer question in that topic. It shows that you did not study in details. You did not study it very well, because if you study very well, there's no way you will not be able to answer some of this question. So if you are preparing for JAMB examination next time, make sure you study in details. Make sure you cover every single thing in that topic. Make sure you understand every single thing in that topic. Just it's going to be of great help to you. Now, the fourth reason why large majority of students fail JAMB 2025 examination is focusing on only calculation. Look at something here. Like what I said, the way and pattern in which what JAMB asks their questionnaire have changed. Now, in previous years, JAMB like asking calculation question a lot in chemistry and in physics. But these days, they try to balance it. As a matter of fact, in chemistry, there's not much calculation in chemistry again. Just so if you're a student who just focus on only calculation, leaving the theory aspects, just if you're preparing for JAMB examination, balance everything, do the calculation aspects and do the other aspects, do the theoretical aspects. Just then you're focusing on more aspects and leave the other one. Why just there's a person who just focus on the theoretical aspect, leave the calculation aspect? You need to balance the two of them. Just so while the last one that caused a lot of failures, which I know very well, is cramming the past question. Large majority of students only cram the past question, only use CBT app. They never study in details. They never understand the concept. They never use what the recommended what textbook. Just so these are some of the reasons, 5 top reasons I know that cause a lot of students to fail JAMB 2025 world examination. Just so if you are going to prepare for next year JAMB examination, understand that you need to prepare on time. You need to read the details, follow what the recommended syllabus, cover all the recommended syllabus, write in your first story combination, study very well, study in details. Just and it's going to be of great help to you. Just now let me know what you score in your JAMB examination. Leave a comment section, and you're expecting that kind of score, or what was your ideal score you were expecting. Let me know at the comment section. What do you think that is your mistake you make that caused you to not get your desired score? Let me know at the comment section, and I'm glad to hear from you.